A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the Tuesday night edition of the show. Promises to be exciting. We have a lot of information for you on the program tonight. We'll share it, all of them with you, and we're sure that if you stay with us for the next 50 minutes that we're bringing Sports Tonight to you, we'll make it worth your while. We'll make sure you enjoy every bit of it. My name is Emetiole. Thank you so much for the opportunity to join you in your homes at this time, and of course also do what we love to do, which is to talk sports. Once again, thank you and welcome to the show. Let me introduce to you my partners. They will be with me for the first part of the show. Cosmos Chukwemeka is on the show tonight. Cosmos, good to have you on Sports Tonight this Tuesday.
Yeah, thank you so much, Tony. It's good to be here.
And of course, Emetiole is also with us on the program this Tuesday. Guys, let me welcome you to Sports Tonight. We have a lot to do on the program tonight, a lot of grounds to cover. And one of the things we'll be doing on Sports Tonight this Tuesday is to update you with the games of the UEFA Champions League. 2 games are going on, very crucial games. Second leg, games of the knockout phase of the competition. Of course, the first leg of these games were played about 3 weeks ago, and these legs are the crucial one. These second leg games are the crucial ones. All right, so we'll be talking about it tonight. We'll be updating you Arsenal against Bayern Munich, and of course Napoli against Real Madrid. Those are the 2 games scheduled for tonight, and we'll be updating you with those games as we go along on the show. So you get to enjoy the best of 2 worlds. You are able to keep track of all our local stories, our local updates, and of course you are also able to keep track of the games of the UEFA Champions League as well. But let me just quickly inform you, 16 minutes of football played at both centers. At the Emirates, it's Arsenal 0, Bayern 0, and Napoli 0, Real Madrid 0. Remember, from the first leg, Arsenal have a deficit of 1-5, and Napoli have a deficit of 1-3. So both games are very crucial for the home teams. They need to score as many goals as possible and avoid conceding to be absolutely sure that they will be going through. But at the moment, both games are goalless. You can see confirmation of the results on your screen and the aggregate score. 1-5 for Arsenal against Bayern, and 1-3 Napoli against Real Madrid. On the night, no goals have been scored. All right, so that's the story around those 2 games. Guys, let's quickly move on the show. Of course, we'll be coming in and out. Guys, interestingly, Cosmos, Chukwemeka, and Emetiole are all on the same page. They are both Arsenal fans, and they are all going to be hoping against hope tonight that something can happen. But let me just quickly get your thoughts. What kind of expectations do you have? Cosmo, let me start with you. Miracle.
Well, I'm not expecting a miracle.
End of the road.
I think it's end of the road for Arsenal. Last time Arsenal, well, it was actually twice.
It has never happened before that somebody overturned a 4.
When they almost came back to overturn a 4-goal lead, a 4-goal deficit against them. I think the first one was about 4 seasons ago against AC Milan. 4-0. They had a 4-0 bashing at the San Siro Stadium, but then somehow they were able to score 3 goals in about 21 minutes, and everybody thought that there was going to be a miracle. And of course, against this same Bayern Munich side, they lost 3-1 at the Emirates, and went to they lost 4-1 at the Emirates and went there and almost did the magic by scoring 2-0.
I think they lost 3-1.
3-1, then 2-0.
And they lost out on the away goals. They needed one more goal. They won 2-0 away.
That's the thing.
Okay.
So let's just see how it happens.
And that year, Bayern went all the way, I think.
Bayern went all the way. Semi-finals. They got to the semi-finals.
Oh, did they win it that year?
They did not win it that year. They got to the semi-finals. That was the year that they were beaten by. That was the year that they were beaten. They were beaten in the semi-finals, so they didn't get it that year. But as it is today, Danny Welbeck was supposed to start for Arsenal, but somehow got injured during the warm-up, so that's like a big blow for Arsenal. And Arsenal are trying as much as possible to hold their own, but then we all know that it's end of the road.
It's still early days.
Yeah, it's still early days. Let's just see how it happens. Miracles happen.
What are you expecting from this game?
No, I really don't have any expectations. I want to see a good game. Sometimes we make it look as if Arsenal doesn't win, probably won't sleep tonight. It's,
this one is over a 3 weeks period now. Enough time for you to get over it.
The point is, the Gunners always find a way to shoot themselves in the leg. A very good second leg performance, which always becomes of no consequence because of how they've damaged.
First leg
I mean, I was able to see the first 15 minutes, and I was shaking my head. If you had played this way, exactly, you probably wouldn't be 5 goals, 1. You know, I mean, everything. Someone jokingly said on Twitter that the manager always.
Okay, that's called.
He started. I don't expect them to get 4 goals anyway. That the manager always tends to have the right selection for the wrong matches. I mean, you look at this selection. I was wondering. I mean, what's Lucas Perez doing on the bench? A proven goal scorer. You bought him from Spain. You know, he's been a big part player.
By the way, Arsenal's goal was scored by Theo Walcott. Yeah. All right. So Arsenal, Theo Walcott has given them the lead on the night. But on aggregate, as you can see on your screen, they are still trailing 2-5. So there's still a lot of grounds to cover.
And I kind of wonder why Alex Iwobi, you know, probably was not
dressed
for this.
Not even listed, you know. But you know,
maybe the young lad needs some rest.
Maybe
the manager is paid to do his job, and I'm even afraid because the fans are complaining. They're throwing a lot of stuff on the pitch. That's another cause for worry for Arsenal. I mean, it's not just about losing the games, it's about getting into trouble with UEFA again, and a lot of protests before this game. Wenger, thank you for the memories. It's time to go and all that. So we'll see what happens from this point.
All right, still early days, but what we'll be doing, of course, is what you've seen. Once there's a goal, we'll stop whatever we're saying just to update you with the results from the UEFA Champions League. Don't forget, Napoli, Real Madrid still goalless in that one as well. Guys, let's come on very quickly and start up the show on this very sober note. We like to remember and honor our heroes when they have become surplus to requirements, in quotes, when they can no longer serve us. We forget about them and forget about all that they've been able to do for us. We want to talk about a coach who has served this country so well. It was a one-time assistant coach with the Super Eagles of Nigeria in 1994. We want to talk about Kelechi Emetiole, proven coach. He's been with Rangers, he's been with Atland, he's been with El Kaneme Warriors of Maiduguri, one of the best local coaches around. Kelechi Emetiole is really battling for his life. We're told that he has cancer of the throat. And this is the time for us to now stand up and be counted for Kelechi Emetiole. But the good news is that the league management company, Super Eagles player Kenneth Omero, and a few, some other groups, some clubs, and some individuals are coming together to try to put the funds needed for Kelechi Emetiole to undergo surgery, so that at least we can give him something to live for and prolong his life. So that's the story, really. And we want to use this opportunity to appeal to everyone.
Yes.
This is the time for us to stand up. Nigeria Football Federation, the league management company, we commend them for what they've been able to do.
I'm not waiting till the man dies
the
before
coaches association, everybody
starts, you know, saying
eulogizing
or saying
talk about how good he is. This is the time for us to make it count.
To step in the gap and see what we can do. And it doesn't matter if you've had a relationship with the manager or you've had, you know, close contact with him. It doesn't matter. This is all about saving life. I mean, that's what this is all about. I mean, this is a national hero. These are people we should treasure. These are people that we can tap from. And, you know, we should not wait till things get deplorable before. And who says people like this can't still serve us? I mean, there is still a lot left in him that is untapped. And
one of his greatest assets, his voice, is gone. As a coach, there's nothing you can do when you don't have your voice. If you can't communicate. But I'm sure that a lot can still be done for his life. Yeah.
Yes, certainly. And there was something you said about he said about the fact that even if you do not know him, if you do not have a relationship with him, I do not think, I do start to be corrected, that Kenneth Omero has some sort of relationship with him. But Kenneth Omero,
I'm not sure Kenneth played under him.
I'm not sure if they even know each other. But Kenneth Omero just came out and reportedly, according to what we heard, donated them out of the 6 million naira, 2 million naira, and then that is awesome. I hear some other people as well are trying as much as possible to, raise the other monies, and it's really, really good. It's really good. I mean, this is somebody that won the African Cup of Nations, was part of the Super Eagles setup for
assistant coach in 1994.
And assistant coach, not just in 1994. I'm talking from Algiers 90 to Senegal 92, and of course Tunisia and USA 94, the Nations Cup and the World Cup respectively. So he is there.
We also need to state here that he also played.
Yeah, he also played for the Green Eagles.
For the Green Eagles of Nigeria.
He played for the Green Eagles.
His nickname, Caterpillar, came from his playing style.
His exploits.
Yeah, for Nigeria. So this is not just a case of someone who served us as a coach. He served us as a player, and he also served us as a coach, and he also contributed a lot
when
to the development of the domestic
If we allow
game.
things like this to happen and do nothing, what we are doing is that we are wiping history away. And, you know, there's no great future without a past. So to keep all of these things as a legacy, we must ensure that we do whatever we can to preserve people like this. I remember a friend of mine who lost to hear Unduka Ogbade tell him some of those tales of glory days. I mean, some of these people just need to be near them. I mean, to remind you of how good things were, and they are going to be like a bridge that will take us to the future that we all desire and want to be in.